Hey folks, welcome to today's lesson. We're looking at the exterior angle of a triangle. Often quite a hot debate about how to actually find the exterior angle of a triangle. There are two distinct ways. One's easier, well, quicker, but the ruling or the reason is more challenging. And the other one is longer, but the reason's much easier. So first of all, what is the exterior angle of a triangle? Well, if I look at this angle here, I call it X, which is outside of a triangle. Okay, we call that the exterior angle. Think about, the interior is inside the triangle, so the interior angles. The exterior angles are ones that are outside the triangle. So we're going to look at this question here. I'm going to put this as, let's say, 40 degrees. I'm going to put this as 60 degrees here. Now, if I do this the long way, I did say that was going to be a long way, but the reasons were easier. I'm going to do it this way to start with. I'm going to put this angle in here as y. Okay, if you remember looking back to our lesson on the angle sum of a triangle, you'll know that if I did 40 plus 60 plus y, okay, that's those three angles there, then the answer will be 180 degrees. Remembering that we must give a reason, and that reason will be the angle sum of a triangle. We could then take the 40 and the 60 away from the 180, which would leave me with y is equal to 80 degrees. So how could I then go ahead and find the value of x? Well, what you might notice, that if I look at the whole angle here, y and x, you might notice that that is on a straight line. So I could then go ahead and say that x plus y, or x plus 80, because we've already proved that y is 80, is equal to 180 degrees. The reason for that is because that is a straight angle. Okay? Therefore, if I take the 80 away, we get x is equal to 100 degrees. Now, that is a very good way to find the exterior angle of a triangle. It is a little bit long, okay? I had to find out the other exterior, so the interior angle y, and then use that for the angle sum of a straight line or a straight angle to find that the x equals 100. So what is the quick way to do that question? Well, what I'm going to ask you to do is focus on these two angles here, the 40-degree angle and the 60-degree angle, and then have a look at your answer and see if you recognize anything, any sort of a trend there, okay, of 100 degrees. Well, what you might realize is that 40 plus 60 is equal to 100 degrees, okay, because 40 plus 60 is 100. That's both the same thing. Okay, so what the ruling is this, and it's a hard one. The exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the two opposite interior angles. Or should I say the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So what that actually means is this: if I was doing this question for the long or the quick way, I would actually write down this. I'd write down x is equal to 40 plus 60, and that would be my answer. The exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the two opposite interior angles. Therefore, x is equal to 100 degrees. Okay, so again, x here is simply equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So you can see it's much quicker, but that reason there is one that people struggle to remember. If you can remember it though, guys, it's fantastic, well done. If not, then just see how we go. So I'm going to give you one more example like that. Okay, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you this as 70 degrees, that as, we'll put that as 40 degrees, and that as x. So again, let's find this question now. I'm going to do the quick way to start with. I'm going to say that x is equal to 70 plus 40. Okay, my reason, the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to, actually I'm going to put this on, the sum of the two opposite interior interior angles. Therefore, x equals 110. So that's quite a mouthful. See, what would you do if you forgot that? Well, if you forgot it, I'm going to put y in there. I'm going to say 70 plus 40 plus y equals 180 degrees. The reason would be the angle sum of a triangle equals 180 degrees. Therefore, y is equal to, well, 110. Take that away from 180. I get 70 degrees. I'm then going to say underneath that 70 plus x equals 180 degrees. My ruling would be a straight angle. Therefore, x is equal to 110 degrees. Same answer as what I had to begin with. Although it's a longer way of doing it, the rule angle sum of a triangle and straight angle is probably a little bit easier. Okay, nearly at the end there, guys. We're going to do one last style of question. Pretty much the same question, but just asked a little bit differently. This I'm going to give that as 130 degrees. That's going to be given as x, and this is going to be given as 40 degrees. So I wonder if you notice the difference here. Well, the difference is going to be that you're finding one of the interior angles this time. Now, likewise, if I did it the quick way, okay, I'm going to say that x plus 40 is equal to 130 degrees. My reason, the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. Therefore, I'm going to take the 40 away. I'm going to get x is equal to 90 degrees. I know it doesn't look like a 90-degree angle, but remember, it's not drawn to scale. If I didn't know how to do this, once again, I'm going to put that as y. Okay, in this case, I'm going to say that y plus 130 is equal to 180 degrees because that is a straight angle. I'm going to go sort of backwards to what we were doing before. Therefore, y is equal to 50 degrees. Okay, now I can then say, I'll do some different color, x plus 40 plus 50 is equal to 180 degrees. The reason, angle sum of a triangle equals 180 degrees. Therefore, x is equal to 90 degrees because I'm going to take away the 90 from there to get 90 degrees. So again, a little bit longer, but certainly probably easier wording. However, if you can remember that wording up there, the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles, it is much, much quicker, and it's a little bit fancier. Okay, a little bit fancier. Okay, I hope this was useful, guys. Let me know if you need any extra work with it. Thank you. Have a good day.